I said my 12-month got like a week ago or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe I've been doing
It was
this
only
that
like
long.
2 days ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a
Today's
long
been a
5
week.
days.
Yeah.
And I know on Monday I'm going to be saying it's been a long week already.
Sorry. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah.
All right. When last we met, the group got together and completed their first successful mission and took down the Scorpion, the guard Scorpion, as it were, and have since returned through the on the train over to the Seventh Heaven Bar, where the headquarters of Avalanche resides. They awake after a night's arrest in the hidden chamber that lies below the pinball machine. And go.
All
Mick.
right.
Roderick, what's the next step?
I was asleep. What?
What's the next step? We blow up Mako reactor. Now what? What is next step?
You know, I need to check the log, the ledger. I'll check the ledger. I'll just hold on a minute.
That reminds me, Dave. I forgot to inform you that there are members of your group that will tell you the mission that are upstairs.
I'll consult them. Yes, of course. That's what I meant the whole time. Is that I was going to go talk to them. That's where I'm going right now. Matter of fact.
I will wait here.
I'm
I'll
going
wait
to head
here.
upstairs. This room's a little small and stuffy.
Yep. Up I go. I'm going to find them. What are they? What are their names? Where are we at? Where I'm finding them.
They're up in the bar area. There are 3 individuals. A female named Jessie, who likes to wear a bandana, looks very Rambo-like.
Ooh.
A plumper fellow named Wedge, and a skinnier fellow that looks very scrappy named Biggs.
What was the Jesse who?
Her name is Jessie Valentine.
No, Jesse, and then
Oh, Jessie, Wedge, and Biggs.
Wedge.
Wedge is a fairly plump fellow with wears a yellow shirt and has a red bandana tied around his arm, if I do remember correctly.
Sit down next to Wedge and be like, Wedge, hi.
Oh, hi, Barvik. How'd the mission go?
Well, I got my ass kicked. Let's not talk about it. There was some sort of a giant ass death machine that wanted to eat me with laser beams from its butt. But let's just move on.
He got stung by a scorpion. It was very funny.
Great.
That does sound very Shinra.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
I was unscathed from combat.
It was not my best moment. We'll just say that. There's all we need to know. But we did make a fantastic explosion.
Felt the vibrations all the way down here. It was a good one.
I bet you did. It was a good one. So we've blown up that reactor. What are we doing next?
And from behind the bar, you hear Jesse. Well, see, the city's had 8 reactors, now 7. But we have to take out more. It's just still pumping all the Mako out. We have to take them out. So our next target is reactor number 5.
Well, somebody said that I'd get paid if I did this mission. And I expect that you might have some mail laying around here somewhere.
Biggs just looks at you. Mail? What are you talking? Oh, you mean this? And just hands you a stack of mail.
Do you get paid in mail? Or do you accept money as well?
I accept money, but right now I kind of need the mail.
You are an anomaly.
This is one of those don't ask, don't tell situations, I believe. Just have your mail, we'll take the gold.
Jesse says, I think it's a don't ask, don't mail situation, Barvik.
Now
I
I'm just
see
sad
what
that
you
I
did
didn't think of
there.
that. That's unfortunate.
You did almost die last night.
It was really, really close. Let's just agree to never discuss such things again.
I think you're being dramatic.
Tell that to the hole in my backside. That was bad.
Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about. I came out with barely a scratch.
Yeah, he fought way better than I did. I'm gonna have to work on that. I don't like being showed up this guy. I'm gonna blame my the Pilates was hard on and I had just eaten and I'm not as
yes,
flowable when I just
the
eaten.
famous pre-mission burrito. Yes.
Well, yeah, you gotta have them eats.
And you hear Jesse, Barvik, you know those always give you what you like to call the regrets.
Yeah. It's a love-hate relationship.
So reactor number 5. How are we getting in?
Well, see, here's the beauty of it. Remember how last time you had to go on this freight train and had to get all uncomfortable?
I do
Yeah.
not like trains.
Tufo?
They move too fast. Things should not move that fast.
Well, then you're really not going to like this one because this is the passenger train that moves even faster. But we have those really good security cars, so you can actually do that. And you don't have to stow away.
You
There,
got
no,
me a
it's-
double seat, didn't you?
I mean, it's all like a row of
subway.
seats, but sure.
It is a subway.
Yes.
How do I know what a subway is?
Because you're making up
It's a
words.
sandwich.
Because it's a subpar way to get around.
That's actually superior if you think about it.
I mean,
Says the one who says he hates trains.
I mean, I do not like trains. It does not mean they are not the superior way of travel. I
You've
just
never done
do not-
really good crop dusting. This is an opportunity you haven't really considered. This could be more fun than you think.
Trains give me the acid reflex.
Perfect.
And-
Just make sure you're always downwind of me.
Side note, that needs to be a spell in D&D. Acid reflex is a reaction spell.
You just vomit on
Pull
them.
my finger.
You just projectile vomit when they try and hit you.
He has-
Like a vulture.
yeah.
Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, Biggs is going around and handing out your pay. And he gives each of you 300 gil, which is gold is gil in this game. So 300 gil.
Excellent. Are we going out today? Like within the next, say, 8 hours?
I mean, we don't necessarily have a timetable, but, sooner is probably better. The planet only has so much Mako. We want to stop it before too long.
Well, okay. That's fair.
But it's not a, hey, we need to get on the train right now. We have a working relationship with the guard. He pretends not to know who you are, and you have your passes, so nobody else really cares.
Excellent.
This is really the best for everybody.
Well, if we're in no big hurry, I think I'm going to go stock up on some supplies.
Oh, yes, we should go shopping.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Sharpen my axe.
And wipe and soften your ass.
We got to get you one of those donut pillows.
Axe. My axe. Not my axe.
Well, we can talk to the weapons vendor, armor vendor, and see if he can make you like a metallic shell for your butthole. Maybe that'll help.
It's like a reverse cod piece.
A reverse cod piece.
Oh, God.
or a backside metal merkin.
Really?
No.
Oh dear.
That's. I don't know what currency. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get my stuff added in.
You're good. Do you think?
Is there somewhere that we could buy uncommon supplies within our sector?
Well, you would know that in this area there is a small weapons and armor shop, and an item and materia shop.
I want to go to the latter.
All
I'll
right.
go to the weapon shop. I'm going to see if they have a good grindstone.
So you
All
can
right.
sharpen your axe?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Next time, I want more cleaving and separation of whole bodies instead of, just halfway measures.
That's fair.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go to the weapon shop also.
All right. Koopa.
I'm gonna go to the materia shop. I'm gonna be different than everybody else.
I'm going to the materia shop.
So Barbik and Gralanan are going to the weapons and armor shop, and Kupo and Xian are going to the items and materia shop. Did I say it right that time, Wes?
Xian.
Xian, okay. I'll probably say it wrong at least 10 more times.
It's okay. We fix.
We fix.
No problem.
We fix, no problem.
It's confusing because I have Slavic accent, but Xian is a Asian name. So I understand difficulty. I don't know where my accent is going. It's going a little French. Oui.
It's all about really where you were brought up, not where you were from. So it's all right.
I mean, I was brought up in a lab. So
I mean,
It could have ended up way worse, all right, is all I'm saying.
Tell that to my brothers.
well, in his defense, your brothers did end up way worse.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with Barbik and Gralanan going to the weapons and armor shop.
Yeah.
So as you exit Seventh Heaven, you see it is kind of the picture of I don't know if we really described the slums of Sector 7 last time when we got here because we were kind of wrapping up, but it is fairly shanty town looking. So everything's kind of patched metal roofings and it looks very run down. It's the slums for a reason. There's not natural light here. It's all magical or like torchlight, stuff like that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
creepy.
Below the upper plate, there is no light from the sun. It's all man-made light. So, as you exit Seventh Heaven, the weapons and armor shop is off to your right, and there's two buildings to your right. The closer one is the materia shop. You're going to the further one off the right, and that is the weapons and armor shop.
All right.
As you enter, you see is the shop itself is kind of put behind a cage. Like there's a little drawer that you can transfer weapons out through, but the owner's behind a cage. And down straight kind of through the path that you see down as you enter, there is a dartboard of sorts. It's like a target for throwing weapons and axes and whatnot to practice there. And there is a probably 13, 14-year-old kiddish just kind of throwing axes into it to practice.
I'm going to head towards the counter.
All right.
Is it a man, woman, wolf? Like, what do we got going on?
Well, it is we're going to say a male dragonborn is there.
Fellow, I have a good friend that is also dragonborn. Very fearsome in battle. Aye. Curious, to match his prowess, I need this buffed and sharpened so that it is pristine. Would you have the means to do that?
I mean, this is a weapon shop, so yeah.
In fact, here you go. What kind of time frame we looking at here to have this pristine doll up?
He kind of flips through his book. All right, let's see what I got on the books for today. This is the slums. I have nothing going on. Give me an hour.
Perfect. As usual. I'm going to just start browsing around and just like looking at all. I have this love of all things destructive. I'm just kind of gingerly touching things as I go. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Oh, but that skewers
well,
well.
As you hand him your axe, he kind of starts looking at it to assess what he's going to have to do. And he kind of pauses for it. He's like, you know what? Actually, it's got something that might be able to modify this to be a little bit more effective if you'd be interested.
Well, my friend, tell me more.
Well, see, this is your basic steel axe, right? It's steel. It's an axe, sharp, good for cutting beam in half.
Yes.
Not all that extravagant, we'll say. But I have this grindstone that was given to me, and unfortunately, I'm told it only has one use to sharpen. I can use it for one weapon. I know. You're thinking it's just a sales ploy, which, let's be honest, it is, but it's also true. What it does is it puts such a fine edge on it that it makes it a lot better for getting through armor, and it makes it just a little bit more effective at hitting stuff.
I want that. Yes, do that.
Okay, I can definitely do that. It is about 200 gil.
Let me think. Carry the one. Do it.
All right. Because not that I don't trust you, stranger who I've never met, even though you live right over there. Barvik, you knows me. Anyway, you know I need payment up front.
Right. I am going to reach into my shell and pull out two things. One, my trusty container of turtle wax. And second, a stack of the coins this gil, or is it paper? Is it coin derivative?
Yeah, it's coins.
Coins. I'm going to set the stack of coins. I'm so excited about the way. I'm not even going to try to barter. I'm just going to 200. I'm going to take the turtle wax and I'm just going to start shining myself up a little bit and just being all excited.
I love that you just did the turtle equivalent of pulling money out of your boob pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
Right
it.
here.
And then after doing that, you're essentially taking wax and rubbing it on your belly.
Yeah, you're then essentially rubbing yourself down with oils.
I'm
in front of
excited. This
the
is
man.
where life happens.
As you start doing that, be like, Barvik, we've talked about this. I like you, but that's kind of creepy. Please don't do that in my shop.
Listen, my decisions have been made. All right, like this is the life we're living. Sharpen the axe.
But if you make a mess on my floor again, you're cleaning it up.
Just so you know, I just work with him. That's all. That's all.
he looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, you are new. Haven't seen you in here before."
Let's see if he lasts. He did real good, better than me. That's why we're sharpening the axe. Connect the dots.
Well, I hope he does better than the last merc you hired. What was his name? Stabbed
His
in the
name
face?
was dead. Yes, dead. So
Yeah.
I mean,
we're gonna try and survive.
but what do you?
to
I
be
guess
fair, though, he breathes fire and the last guy didn't, and so that gives some sort of an advantage.
Yeah. There's that. Plus, I know there's only so much you can expect out of paying 5 gil for a mercenary. You cheap bastard.
Hey, everyone's got to eat. I can only spread my gold around so much.
As he's holding the pile of money you just gave him for a small upgrade to your axe.
Listen.
Yeah.
Let's not bicker and argue about who died when. All right, let's just fix the ox.
All right. He sets that aside. All right. Anything I can get for you, stranger?
I need to get some new armor.
Well, lucky for you, I actually happen to have a couple iron bangles in stock. See do you know how armor works? How familiar are you with armor? Do you just do you put a piece of metal on you and call it armor? Like, I don't know your talents.
It should just be like standard equipment, shouldn't it?
Oh no, I'm talking to your character. He has no idea who you are, so he's asking how familiar you are with armor.
Oh,
The armor's my belly. You want to touch it?
And,
Shining it up right now.
Yeah.
No, I just put it on, wear it. It's fine.
Okay. Because the last guy, Mr. McStabbed in the face, I sold him a shoulder piece, and he tried to wear it as a helmet. The bar's set real low now.
He was into mushrooms. Don't blame him.
I'm not. I'm blaming you. The fact that you were successful in that mission in any sort of a way is still mind-blowing.
Do you know what else is mind-blowing? The shine I get on this shell. You want to come see it?
No, I really don't.
You're lost.
How much
Again,
for the Bengals?
You make a mess on my floor. You're cleaning it up this time. The Bengals are 75 gold. Or 75 gil, I apologize.
All right, yeah, I'll buy one.
All right. He tosses it to you as you pay him. Hold out his hand before he tosses it to you, we'll say.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so now you have an iron bangle.
All right. I'm trying to get this put into...
What would that be?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of going to do it as modifications to the armor as opposed to new armor for time being till I can figure it out, because I didn't plan this out very well on that. I was so focused on the other stuff that I forgot about the armor and weapons.
Oh,
so I'm just going to have it be modifiers to your armor.
Okay, barbarians don't wear armor.
Well, his is going to be a modifier to his AC for
right.
this particular piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to...
The turtle works out so well because their shell is their armor.
You could just add a shield to your inventory and equip that. That would... What's the boost to the AC that you're going to do?
For the one he's got, it's just a 1 to his AC, but you should be able to modify your AC, manual modifier on your AC through
yeah. Beyond. Just click on your armor class and then click customize.
That way you don't have to remember tracking it. It just stays there.
All right. And then
it just adds 1 to your AC.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by D&D Beyond, but it's a great tool to use.
Seriously, it's incredible.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I've been enjoying it thoroughly.
Now, if anybody who works for D&D Beyond is here and they want to throw us a sponsor, we'd be happy to even gush about it more. It's so easy to gush about it because it's a great program.
Yes, it is.
Now officially owned by Wizards of the Coast.
No.
Shameless plug.
Right,
We were... Yeah.
All right. So as he does that, he's like, anything else before I get to work on mixed splits into over here?
No, I'm going to go check out the item shop now. You have fun waiting on your axe.
Well,
as you're walking out of the shop, Garland, you hear him saying to Barvik, now, as we've discussed before, if you stay and watch, it costs extra because I don't want to hear those noises while I'm working.
yes, you do. You always like it when people watch.
He just kind of glares at you.
People pay good money to watch sometimes. I think you're just being stingy.
He points up at the sign. If you stay to watch and your name is Barvik, it costs 5 gil extra.
Fine. I'll be back in an hour.
Say Subway. I don't like watching me make my sandwiches.
Well, I want you to put your balls in it.
I mean, never mind.
Anyway,
we'll now go over to Cheyenne and Kupo over at the item inventory shop, which as you exit and head towards the right as well, it is the first building that is somewhat squatter than the other one. The other one actually had a couple different levels. This one is just a one-story shop. And as you walk in, it's fairly humble shop. It's literally you walk in the door and there's a small area space there and a counter and a middle-aged, we're gonna say, Khajiit woman behind the counter.
I cheat in this game, huh?
D&D. I mean, to be fair, the
Right.
source material has there's like one main race and then like a couple other ones that are very minor. So we're just making it work. I'm just making these shit up as I go. Khajiit has wares, that's for sure. Anyway,
Hello, Darla. Yes.
Cheyenne,
Yes,
Uh-oh.
hello. What?
you're back
Do you
again.
have-
What'd you run out of?
Turmeric, specifically. But,
Sweet.
we're going out again, so we need some potions, and if you happen to have any materia on hand, we might be looking to buy that as well.
Cheyenne, darling, you know who you're talking to? Of course
Yes.
I have materia on hand.
Excellent.
Now, if you have the guild to buy it is the other question.
Okay. Well, what you got and what's it worth?
Well, potions, of course I have. I also have a couple Phoenix Downs if you might be in need of them. But if you're looking for materia specifically, I happen to get hold of 3 individuals. 1 fire, 1 ice, and 1 lightning.
Excellent. How much do they run?
So that's the catch. They are 400 gil apiece because it's the first materia I've seen in a minute.
Oh, man. Sounds like rape.
I
Says the man who just paid 200 gil to do something he could easily do himself.
I said this was special, and I'm gullible.
Darla, please. You know I'm a repeat customer. Can't you give me a friends and family discount?
I mean, seeing as how we're not family and
Yet.
not really exactly friends.
Kupo,
We could
Kupo,
be.
I mean, we're more acquaintances.
how would you like a vacation to the one and only golden saucer? I have this letter right here, and it's for 20% off the golden saucer.
She's gonna look at you like, really? I have been wanting to take the little ones, but even at 20% off, it's more than I can ever afford. But if I win the lottery, okay, fine, $350 a piece, and takes the coupon out of your hand.
Okay. That
I really should have made you roll persuasion on that, but it was fun. I'm doing it.
Kupo, I only have 300.
I have 320.
So if we put them together, we might be able to get her to give us 2. But then
Sounds
we
good
won't.
to me.
But then we won't have money for potions. We'll make Barvik provide potions. He's the one that needs them anyways.
You are not lying.
Darla, could you provide us with 1 ice and 1 fire for 620? And the golden saucer 20% off coupon.
Tell you what, Sugar, I'll do it, but you need to come over after the mission. You need to come over and play with the little ones. You know how they like to ride you.
Yeah, okay, I will do this for you.
Fine.
As friends.
As friends. And there's fire and ice, you said?
Yes, fire and ice.
All right. That sounds like a deal. But next time, no more deals. I know I say that every time, but
You
this time I
say that
really mean it.
every time.
But this time I really mean it.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Darla. Thank you.
Now I'm heading my way there because I got time to kill.
Kupo,
Well,
do you want the fire or ice?
You can choose.
I think I will take ice.
Koopa will take fire.
Cool. And if you search D&D Beyond, manage inventory, you should be able to find them. Green materia fire is what you would put.
And it'll be it's not common, is it?
It's
Is the uncommon the lowest level one?
Yeah.
It'll be the uncommon one.
Now, if I'm wrong, this will be on me, but I'm assuming that my money is buying me more damage per swing or something on that axe.
It is in. You don't know yet, but yes, it is improving your axe.
Good. Okay. So I'm coming to the shop. I'm probably following our fire-breathing friend.
Yeah,
He said he was on there first.
I gotta ask, when you left the shop, Growling, did you pause at all, or are you just going somewhere else? Or are you waiting for Barvik? What are you doing?
Oh, I went straight to the item shop. I'm trying to get prepared.
So as you exit the weapon shop, Barvik, you see Growling disappearing into the materia shop that's not very far away.
Following him.
And as you enter,
are we like run into him as we're leaving?
As he enters, right as you guys are handing over the money and getting the materia, so you turn around and he's there.
Oh, perfect, Gralanan.
Yes.
We don't have enough money for potions. Can you provide?
Yeah, I can provide.
Excellent.
I will play a song on my flute.
So I'm gonna walk up to the counter.
As you start doing that, you see Darla just kind of cover her ears and just look at you.
And
Oh, Darla, he is also friend.
He looks a little shifty to me.
yeah, I
He's
get that.
he's Mr. Barvik's new helper.
You definitely need potions.
Yeah. How much are they?
I feel attacked.
You're not there.
You know what? For the RP orders, no, I'll say he walks in as soon as she says that.
I'm not that bad.
She just kind of looks at you, honey. At least be honest with yourself.
I refuse. That's the one person I refuse to be honest with. Otherwise, tears.
That sounds about
Mr.
right.
Barvik, you know we can all hear you when you cry yourself to sleep. Yes.
That's half the charm, isn't it not?
I know your wife left you 7 years ago, Mr. Barvik, but you gotta let her go.
Boss, I like the tears better.
Okay. I tried. Don't ever say I did nothing for you. And I leave the shop to go back to Seventh Heaven.
As you're leaving, I'll be like, I would never. You're the one that keeps me not dead.
And Darla kind of looks at you, Carl, and so takes one paw off right here. Like, are they still talking?
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. What can I do for you, new friend?
I need to pick up some potions.
Yes, you do. They run 25 gil each. How many would you like? I have 7.
Let's grab 4.
Well, actually, I need to be rolling more. I have. Give me a minute. I'll tell you how many I have. Yeah.
Yeah, first dice roll of the night.
Yes, if I can get it out of the goddamn bag.
Nat 20.
She said,
Ooh, you have 8, actually. I rolled a d10. She has 8 potions. So
If they are 25.
They're 25 apiece.
I'm
Correct.
left. I can't contribute anymore.
And you spent all of your and Kupo's money.
Yes. Hey, we got a hell of a bargain, though.
I mean, that's fair.
I've got 225 on me, so I'll buy 4.
Okay. That'll be 100 gil, Don.
going to roll up as he's saying that. I'll be like, my dear, what would you say to
No.
getting to. Now you got to hear me out before you say no.
I've got to do nothing, darling. I'll do what I please. It's my shop.
You've got 8 potions, and they're really taking up all this space. I'd hate to have them, cumbering up everything all day long.
I have 4
So what do you
potions. I
say
just
we
sold
take-
4 of them.
What if you say we add 4 more, and you give us just, I'll give you another 80 gil, and take those off your hands so that you have some space to take in some new
Roll
equipment.
persuasion.
We're not gonna thrift him twice.
This is the
So-
first. We'll count this as the first roll of the night.
That was in that one.
No.
So she kind of looks at you. Bavik, for you, because we're old friends, I'll give you the last 4 I have for 120 gil.
You promised that your raping days were over.
Promise no such
Hungry.
thing.
I'm gonna slide. It's all I got left. I'm gonna slide my last 100 over.
Oh, we're back to asking price, are we? she kind of looks over at Goblin then. Because he's cute, I'll give you the deal. Takes it and gives you the other 4.
I'm gonna look over at Glenn and be. I'm gonna like having you around when they think you're cute. That's gonna help a lot.
I'm just gonna give a small wink and say, "I'll see you around," and walk out.
And as you walk out, you know where to find me.
Yes, I do.
All right, so you have your potions, your fire materia, your ice materia. Growlinanan has a new modification to his armor. And Barvik is currently without weapon for roughly the next 45 minutes, we'll say. It took about 15 minutes.
I'm
What
just
else are you going to do?
I'm gonna
Nick.
walk around town, the slums. Just walk around.
Barvik, I challenge you to a drinking contest, Mr. Barvik.
Yes. That sounds excellent.
We should just do it like outside in the center square so everyone can just watch you make a fool of yourself, Mr. Barvik.
Kupo, do I need to get you a bowl so you can lap it out of the water?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to bowl. I do not have thumbs. I cannot lift cup.
Technically, I don't know that I do either, but I've seen Master Oogway do like stuff with the stick, and then
Well-
I'm gonna count it.
I feel like at least you're a bipedal person or entity, so you have 2 heads you can use. He's a quadruped.
I walk on all 4.
Tell that
I
to
have
Puss in Boots.
I have 4 paws. Or paws. They're like this. Have you tried lifting things with paws like this?
Can't say as I have, no, but I have seen you do some impressive things, and I try not to ask questions too often.
That's probably pretty good.
Does Shihan have mage hand?
Yes, he does.
Oh, God.
Because I planned ahead for that.
All right, so you're gonna have this drinking contest.
Gradanan, I know you were going to explore, but come drink with us, Gradanan.
All right, I guess.
Come be friends.
Yes,
Friends.
a spectacle we shall make.
Yes.
I am so excited.
Kupo, do you want to join or do you want to be judge?
Judge.
Excellent.
Imagine how fast one shot would mess up Kupo.
I mean, if you go by body size, body weight, and they're only like this big,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Kupo is looking through his bag to see if he has any letter bombs in it.
It's a litter Oh, no.
Arvik looks very disapproved. What are you doing? We need ale. Lots and lots of ale.
You own the bar behind us, do you not, Mr. Barker?
That's where we're going to get the ale.
Excellent.
Let's go.
You're gonna
So
have to do all the carrying.
So you're heading into Seventh Heaven at the moment?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As you walk in, you see Biggs and Wedge just at the bar, and Jesse's over there talking to them. They've all got drinks, and Jesse looks up at you from behind the bar. Did you have fun, shot? I know that look.
Bring out the ale.
No.
Jesse!
It's
Jesse!
time.
We
The
have
new
a
guy the new guy needs to be initiated.
we have a
Jesse.
whole sector to provide for. And last time he had a drinking contest, pointing at Barvik, we were left with half a keg.
Well, how
Listen.
about we sell tickets at the door?
That sounds like a detail.
You're gonna sell tickets to a drinking contest to people who live in the slums. That's actually a great idea.
I mean, Walmart does it. Why can't we?
Oh, it's cute.
Everybody's
Easy
gotta
anywhere
have
like
a sense of
Walmart.
integrity.
Hold on, let me see how many we got. Goes back into the stock room.
Biggs, are you going to join us? Wedge, I know Wedge doesn't like the alcohol. He prefers grass.
Speaking of drinking contests, does anybody guess how many cans I've opened since we've started this?
6.
6. Ah, we guessed the
Yeah.
same one. And we were right.
I'm still on number
I-
1.
I have had one cup of coffee.
I am on my second bottle of water.
Switch
I'm on my
speed.
6th can of soda.
I'm on my first A&W Zero Sugar root beer.
Oh, I have some of those too. And now
That's
I'm
literally what I'm
Australian.
drinking.
Oh, nice.
I need to give me some of those. 'Cause I need soda for late at night, but I'm trying not to drink caffeine this close to bed.
Caffeine. So they're delicious, and that's number 6.
They have no caffeine, or they have caffeine. I don't remember which root beers do.
Zero.
Zero
caffeine.
caffeine.
Does Sunkiss does have caffeine though? Huh?
No, it
Caffeine
does not.
in the Sunkist. Yes, it does.
You
I've
can
got
get
it
caffeine
downstairs.
free.
Fanta does not, but Sunkiss does, if I remember right.
Yes.
Anyway. Jesse comes back from behind the storage area. Does Sunkiss Zero have no caffeine?
No
it
caffeine.
does.
It has no caffeine.
She has a can
I
in her hand.
promise you it does.
She has a can in her hand, so she's got one that's 0 caffeine. I can't read that.
The ones I have downstairs do.
It
The only
doesn't.
reason I know that is
usually
because
doesn't.
Mike just got it on his heart doctor stuff, so they said that was okay.
Delicious, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I've got a 12-pack of that, a 12-pack of the 7-Up, 12-pack of the root beer, and 12-pack of the Pepsi, all zero sugars upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
The product detail that I'm looking at, Dave. Diet Sunkiss is now Sunkiss Zero Sugar, and Sunkiss Orange Zero Sugar, caffeine free and beaming with bold orange flavor.
I relent.
I think regular does have caffeine, but I think the Zero Sugar might have got rid of it. Anyway,
Do you have diet
good
or do you have
news.
0 sugar?
well,
I have zero sugar.
they don't make diet anymore. Diet became Zero Sugar. It said
Oh, okay.
so.
They're
It's all
doing away with all the diets, including Diet Coke, I think.
they're calling it
They're
Coke
all-
Light.
Because
Where are
That's
the,
because I quit
the
drinking
white
Diet Coke.
Mormon moms gonna drink now?
Fizz.
Oh, right.
I mean, they built
They're Diet Coke with lime.
like 2 of them
They're
over by my
dirty
house.
diet.
I used to drink an embarrassing amount of Diet Coke, and now I've split that to an embarrassing amount of 7 or 8 other sodas that are all zero sugar.
I really don't drink that much soda anymore. I'll drink
Yeah.
some when I eat, when I eat, but I don't really keep any in the house anymore.
Oh, I have
I don't
become
even-
a soda whore.
If we're being honest, the last time I drank a lot of soda at once was the night before my whole heart thing, and I drank a 2-liter of Diet Pepsi. So I don't even get soda with pizza anymore.
Oh.
You
'Cause I'm
should ask
paranoid.
Chris. You should ask Chris how much soda I drink. It's not good.
I know how much soda you drink, Dave.
I know how much you can drink.
Actually,
I've been
let me
there.
rephrase that. I know how much I think you drink, which is probably about half as much as you actually drink.
This is not a These are choices. Just know that choices. That's all this is.
Bad choices. Agreed. Anyway,
On to the drinking contest.
Tangent didn't strike this time because he is the DM this time. That was not my fault.
Take the blame. My bad.
Jesse comes back out from the back and she's like, "You're lucky we just got a shipment in. We have 7 kegs. You guys can use. You know what? If we're selling tickets, let's see. Let's find out.
Let's make this legendary.
No, there's no dairy in it. It's ale.
No dairy. I am lactose intolerant.
Kupo, you're a cat.
Yeah.
That is actually, in fact, his tragic backstory that led him to become the hero that he is.
Yes.
Kupo, it's bad to give kitties alcohol. I'll get you a bowl of water.
No. I need this alcohol. I am rushing.
Be good for him.
He's always in a hurry.
It'll give him courage in the fight of battle later.
All right, so
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
where are you guys doing this at? In here or out in the street?
We're doing it out in like so you go out 7th Heaven and there's like a big courtyard, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like center street basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna post up. We're gonna like bring out tables and make it a big thing.
Watch me drink myself into some sort of a ridiculous mess. That's what we're going to do.
Don't forget your daughter. You'll embarrass her.
I feel like she's used to this by now.
No, Kupo.
As you say that, Kupo, you see her coming out of the tavern with like 4 mugs just walking out. She's delivering them. She knows what's up. So you asked if Biggs wanted to join. I've never got a chance to answer for him. As Jesse walks away, he's gonna look at you like, against you two? No thanks. I'd like to live.
Jesse!
He's like, I can drink him under the table, and points at Wedge and was like, I don't drink. Of course you can drink me under the table, dumbass.
Jesse, you know you want to join.
And if I join, who's gonna run the bar?
She has a point.
I did not consider the logistics involved. I just wanted to see you fall over, so all right.
You rarely do.
Barivik, Mr. Barivik, I need you to be very loud and announce to all of the sector.
Oh, I can do that. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat here. Okay. Greetings all. Join us, one and all, for the greatest thing you will ever see. The greatest drinking competition. Come, watch these people try their hardest to drink half of what I drink, if they're lucky.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll for me. I'll let you pick either performance or persuasion, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, never mind.
And look here.
Kupo, now I know how reptiles get salmonella.
I get +0 to either, so it doesn't.
Yeah, same here. I get +0, but I rolled a 17.
Oh, I should have been the one to do this.
20.
Sorry, Carl. I was actually just asking Barvik to roll since he was being the little barker for it. I apologize. I didn't specify. He was the one trying to get people here. So with a nat 20, let's see. There are. Let's see how many people are in this particular area. We're gonna roll that many.
Rolled twice. I've natted them both. One was terrible. One was good.
So you're either really high or really low.
Yeah.
But you're a natural.
Can I say that I kicked a firework machine at the end, and so fireworks went off, and that's why that 20 happened? If that's okay with Mr. Ubarvik.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled to see how many people were in the area that could have heard you, and there was 36, and you got all of them. They're all curious.
Yes.
Hey,
So they're all wandering over.
Wedge, post up. You're the doorman.
He just stands there, looking all menacing like.
You gotta sell tickets too.
And then while everybody's walking up, Wedge, you're not tough. We know you. You're like a big teddy bear. And he just kind of deflates. Yeah. Anyway, they want me to charge 5 gil a head.
You get a free pint of ale on top of it.
Jesse, you hear Jesse from inside. No, you don't.
Okay.
So, Wedge collects a total of 180 gil from people to watch your little shit show that's about to go down.
Excellent.
Um,
Who wants?
So-
What's 180 divided by? Do we have to split it with Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse too?
That's up to you.
I feel like we have to split it with them.
I think it's probably best since they're the one hauling the tables and maybe us later.
One. You said 180.
Yeah.
180 divided. Alexa.
Right
what's
into it.
180 divided by 7.
It's like 25-ish.
25.7. So someone gets 26. I'm gonna say Kupo gets 26 for being judge.
And give her a mop, too.
In the map. Okay.
Just in case.
I mage hand the mop over to her.
So as you guys are sitting down to get this going, who else is participating?
Me.
Cheyenne, Barvik, Growlin, are you?
Yeah.
All right. Kupo, you said you're not, correct?
no, I'm not.
Okay.
The cat stopped me.
And no. Big said no.
Well, as you sit down to do this, you sit down, each get your first roll, and you realize there's a fourth one out there. And what you didn't notice while you're splitting up the money is that Marlene went back in, and you just see Biggs walking out, head down. She said, "Please, your daughter is rude."
Excellent.
Trained her well.
Apparently, she thinks I'm entertaining when I'm not sober, we'll call it. And Biggs takes a seat down with you and grabs the mug and looks a little bit irritated about it.
Ah, good fellow, good fellow. This will be glorious.
All right, so what is the goal of this? Who drinks them fastest? Who drinks them most before passing out? Before throwing
The
up?
most
What are we
before
going for?
passing out.
I think most before passing out. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Koopa, we got a Mako reactor we need to blow up.
We can do
Yes,
that
and-
tomorrow.
Time and time.
We just blew up one. We can do that
Now
tomorrow.
celebrate.
Biggs kind of looks up, still a little bit irritated that he just thought of this. I mean, in their defense, we probably should lay low for a little bit.
Yep. This is for morale. We need good morale.
We do.
All right, so first one to pass out or throw up, or just pass out?
Just pass out.
First, so last one standing, whether it's throwing up or passing out
Or
I like it.
or tapping out.
or tapping out.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I never tap out.
So you have 3 mugs and a bowl on the table full of ale, and everybody drink. And when you drink, I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution check.
Check or save.
Currently, it's a check. It's your first
Okay.
beer.
Okay.
Let me see what my constitution.
Although I'm gonna have to make something. I'm gonna roll a modifier for Biggs because he is not a created character. I didn't plan on this. but
I
it's
didn't want to
D&D.
do this early, but I'm gonna spend my Tides of Chaos to re-roll that. Because I rolled a 7.
I was close. I rolled a 17.
Dirty 20.
15.
Oh. So all three of you drink your beers, your ales, and it's like, yeah, cool. That was an ale. Biggs drinks his. He's already looking like he's regretting this. He didn't want to be here in the first place. I mean, he's not out, but he drank that. He's like, oh, it's not sitting right. Like it's just giving him it's giving him some bubble gut. Like when you just drink it too quick and it's just too gaseous. He's just,
oh god,
this is not a good sign.
I'm gonna pack him up, slap him on the back, and be like, "That's good, isn't it? That's the stuff."
and when you do that, he's going doesn't flare up. He's like, oh, that was close. Don't do that.
Tastes different going down the second time, doesn't it?
He's like, when I throw up, because let's be honest, when I throw up, it's gonna be on you.
Michelle, consider what you're doing.
you just
I just waxed it.
It'll roll off. You're good.
I'm ready to go again.
And you see Marlene coming out with 4 more mugs.
I can't believe we're having a 7-year-old bring out the ale.
It's the slums, man.
Yeah, it's fair.
She's probably got the best job of any 7-year-old in the slums.
Let's do this.
So she sets down 3 mugs and then pours your mug into your bowl, Cheyenne.
Easy.
And drink.
Spell. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
cast a spell. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Woodcraft and I'm gonna cast Skunk.
And what does Woodcraft do?
Druidcraft.
Oh, Druidcraft. You're turning yourself into a skunk?
No, I'm gonna have the faint odor of a skunk is going to be sprayed in the area.
That's rude.
You realize that they gave you the mop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So with this scent of skunk in the air, everybody's making this roll with disadvantage.
I rolled an 18. Oh,
And that changes my roll to a 15.
Also 15.
15.
Oh, y'all pass.
See, that didn't really affect Biggs too much because his first roll is a 9, and then on the reroll it was a 19.
Oh.
So he handles this one okay. Groundline, what did you say yours was?
17.
Yeah, you guys are all going strong. Like, you're chilling. Groundline takes it down. He's like, all right, that was a little bit better, but like, still, everybody's got that look of scrunch nose because there's skunk in the air.
I was born in nature. Nature will not frighten me. Cheater.
Smells like weed.
Smells like dishonesty.
Can I cast a spell real quick?
Sure.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna look at Koopa over here, and my eyes are gonna glow white. Make a Constitution saving throw.
And saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 18.
Oh, nothing happens. Never mind.
Nothing happens. What would have happened?
I was gonna teleport you somewhere else.
All right. And Marlene starts walking down with round 3.
Yes.
And everybody drink and everybody roll. Oh, God, though.
13.
That's not good. I only rolled a 12.
I rolled a nat 20.
Movie's keeping up.
So Groundhand pounds it and just sets the mug down and goes, what? He actually feels better after his 3rd beer. He's hit his stride. Cheyenne's still feeling pretty good. Barvik, this one sits a little funky, but you're still fine. Biggs is not looking good. He has rolled his 3rd straight under 10 roll. So
Looking a little green in the gills.
Yeah,
Just beat me to that phrase.
at this point, he's got the where you can't stop burping, and you're hoping it's only burp coming up,
Oh.
and he will henceforth make all his rolls with disadvantage unless he starts doing incredibly well. But that's round 3. So,
Another.
anybody else want to do anything heinous in between rounds?
I'm going to take my. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Right when Bardovic goes to down we're on round 5, right?
This
3,
next one will be round 4.
Okay, so right when he goes to start, I'm gonna just swap my tail over and shocking grasp. I'm not trying to do damage. Just to whoa, surprise!
Little joke.
Is that a save on his part or a roll on your part?
It's a roll on my part.
All right, roll it. See if it works.
No, I rolled an 8. Oh,
I think
also,
that's been freshly
I didn't roll for wild magic.
Oh.
We're good.
Okay. So the 4th round comes out. Everybody takes the drink. As you take your drink, Barvik, you feel something vibrate underneath you, and you look down and see that his tail has grabbed the leg of the chair you're sitting on. But it does not affect your roll.
Invigorating. That is an 18 for Barvik.
23.
Damn.
17.
So again, you're all doing just fine. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, forgot to do disadvantage, but it didn't affect it anyway. Biggs is hanging in okay considering where he was at last round. You fully expected him to throw up this time, but he takes down. He's like, good. And on to round 5. And by this point,
16.
you're starting to hear people in the crowd like some are cheering for you, others are like, you really need to stop.
He hasn't vomited yet.
All right, so round 5. You said what was yours, Cyan?
16.
All right,
16 as well. Yes.
16.
Me and the feline, we are on the same path.
What was Growlin'?
16.
Yeah.
So not only did you guys all just drink them without any issues, but you drank them and finished them. And as you set your mugs down, it was simultaneously clack.
I think this is going to turn into a song later of glory.
And Biggs is still holding in okay. He's not doing great, but he's doing okay.
Okay, this next round, I want to use my mage hand to tip Growlinand's drink.
That's rude.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Are you? Let's see. Because mage hand is just a cantrip that gives you your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say roll a dexterity check against his AC.
No, that is a natural 1.
Then
Plus
the next
1.
roll.
So I'm gonna say as you go to do that, because you're trying to tip his drink while he's drinking it. Meanwhile, you're trying to tip yours, but you're looking over at him, trying to still drink, and you kind of tip the bowl, and it splashes up on your face. So you only get about half of it down, but the rest is covering your face now.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, Biggs did real good this time. He's rallying.
Second wind.
I got a 24.
I got an 11.
Oh.
Biggs had a dirty 20. Growlin'?
I'm looking.
Is
Where's
that
my
what-
dice roll? Where'd it go? I can't see. Hold on.
This is going on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Y'all are rolling really well.
15.
15? Okay. All right. So Cheyenne and Gralanan, you both are doing good with your 11, Barvik. That one felt a little funky to you. You had a few in you, and it's just not sitting right with you. But you're still okay.
I'm going to lean over and I'm going to give this the good old major pain to whoever's on my right. And let some of that pressure loose.
All right, everybody roll a Constitution save, including you, Barvik.
21.
Oh no!
Yeah,
let me just
11.
check my-
I rolled the natural one.
Oh.
It's a 13 for Barvik.
Gralanan, what was yours?
21.
All right. So, Gralanan, you don't really like. You just hear a sound, you kind of laugh. Biggs is right there with you. He's here, just shaking his head. Koopo, you notice a smell that rivals what the skunk, and you're like, hey, I gotta remember that for next time. Barvik, your roll was not great. It was one of those where you're like, if you didn't cut it off a second, if you cut it off a second later, it would have been more than just a fart. But you made it okay. But you were a little bit scared.
Whoa.
So I'm going to cast another spell. I'm going to cast Mage Hand. And I'm going to do the Naruto 1,000 Fingers of Death on the turtle. So that means he's going to take a finger up the butt.
Finger up the butt. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm out.
Yeah, with where you happen to be sitting, he leaned over directly in your direction, and you caught a mouthful of it, and he instantly throw up.
Oh, hairball.
Instantly throw up. Like,
get out the mop.
I just picture that scene from Major Pain with the cupcake. Just clap.
And there's some people in the crowd that are kind of gagging about, let's see, actually, let's check this. Only 4 people from the crowd decide that that's when they're going to call it and leave. But 4 people leave. So you now have a crowd of only 32, and some of them aren't looking very happy.
They already paid.
That's fair. I'm just saying. All right, it takes us to round 7. Cheyenne, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there at the table, or are you going to kind of move away?
I'm moving away now. I'm not part of the fight anymore. But I'm going to cast Nelthair's Mischief. You fill a 20-foot cube you can see within range with Fey and Draconic magic. So they're going to have to make some saves on top of their saves.
Yeah, I think Dave should have to take a save too after that finger up the butt thing.
I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me that you did that. Barvik's going to have to make another Constitution save to see whether he can clench fast enough before he relieves himself a little bit.
Also, I'm going to pick up one of the benches and I'm going to throw it as hard as I can in my state at the idiot who decided that throwing magic at me was a good idea.
You're drunk. You gotta actually be able to hit something first.
Hang on. Before you do that, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Wait. Before we get that, he's got to do his Constitution saving throw.
On save first.
See whether or not the mage hand finger up the butt made him release his bowels.
Okay, so the Constitution save. Let me make sure my save is not different than the.
This is so not where I thought this session was going to go tonight.
Nope.
Seriously. Okay, so that's a 13 on the Constitution save.
I'm going to say you make it for the most part, but you've left a skid mark on your chair.
Oh, no. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw. You and Gralanan and Biggs.
Dex. What's that?
That's not good. My dexterity, I don't think, is all that great.
Biggs absolutely failed it. He rolled a 4. He didn't have a modifier, but unless his modifier is a 16.
I'm mopping again.
30-20.
Okay, so anyone that rolled under a 12, bouquets of flowers appear all around, and each creature in the cube must make a dex save, blah, 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 or be blinded until the start of your next turn as the flowers spray water in your face.
I actually rolled a 13, so I think I'm okay, right?
Yeah, you're okay.
Biggs is now blinded.
He's already rolling at disadvantage. Oh, you were fine, Kupo.
Okay.
It's just those.
I'm throwing the first large piece of furniture, a table, whatever, at the mage hand idiot.
That one.
That'd be Kupo.
Yeah, throwing it.
I'm gonna say you have to make that a attack roll with a disadvantage because you have a fairly serious pucker factor going on right now,
Yeah.
And you're wasted.
and you're fairly wasted.
So an attack roll would give me.
I never thought I would hear puckering in a D&D campaign.
Oh, sweet summer child.
So that's a 14.
What's your AC, Kupo?
My AC is 13.
You hit her.
Keep your mage hands where they belong. Do that again, and it's going to be far worse next time.
Kupo, after getting hit by the chair that he hucked your direction, you take 2 damage and are slightly dazed for about 30
I see Tweety
seconds.
birds.
Yeah.
So.
Little chocobos just work.
Okay, new round. That means new saves. Oh, it's the same thing. Roll dexterity saving throws.
Wait, we haven't taken the drinks from that round yet.
Oh, never mind. Ignore that.
Stop getting ahead of me, Cheyenne.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
Marlene comes out and's kind of like stepping around the flowers that are still there for some reason. she kind of looks at Barvik and kind of looks down. Dad. Sets the drinks down.
It was their fault, not mine.
Sets the drinks down. She grabs Biggs' hand and sets it on the mug because he's still with one hand trying to wipe the stuff out of his eyes. And drink.
14.
Oh.
20.
All right. So with those two, the natural 20, Barvik feels empowered by hitting Koopa on the head with the chair. And he's feeling very defiant and aggressive right now. So he drinks that just fine and just stares down people.
But what a nasty drug.
This happens whenever he drinks whiskey. Kralinan, you're doing just fine. Biggs, however, after being sprayed in the face, smelling like skunk, after this beer, he's like, you know what? I'm done. I don't care anymore. I'm out. And he tries to walk away defiantly and trips on his chair as he gets out, and can't really walk in a straight line. He's just gonna go fall somewhere in the dirt and lay there for a minute.
Okay, new round.
At this point, things are getting serious. We're down to the last 2. You're drinking the we're gonna say the Shinra version of an Irish car bomb at this point. It's an ale and a shot mixed in the drink.
All right.
By
Which
the way,
means-
my wild magic is up to DC of 3.
Oh. It does reset after a long rest, by the way.
Okay,
I don't know if we decided that, but I feel like that's the fair way to do it.
that's fair.
Okay. With the shot being in there as well, your rolls are now at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Also, before you do that, make wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yes.
My wisdom.
Oh,
Hold on.
that's evil.
It's
Barbarian.
I got a -1 to my saving throw. Hold on.
-1 on mine, too. Oh, that's no
19.
good.
Oh,
So mine was a 15, so that's a 14.
all right.
Or
You are both
18,
fine.
my bad.
You guys start giggling, but there's nothing else.
You're going to make me dizzy.
All right, now make your Constitution checks with disadvantage
I'm
for
really
the drink
angry. I just got a nat 20.
Oh.
But it doesn't count because I have to disadvantage the damn thing.
itself. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but a 17. I'll take that. That's a
Where's
19 with my +2.
What's my disadvantage? I'm trying to find it.
So
you
you roll
just- you
twice and take the lower number.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So 16.
And somehow you're both just chugging along, doing great. The fact that you're something about your reptilian blood between you, got the dragon and the turtle, just cold-blooded stare, dude.
I
guys are
love
chilling.
this guy right here. We have fought in battle. I am going to seriously regret this tomorrow.
Don't forget, we still have to blow up another reactor tomorrow.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
For this turn, drops of molasses fill the area. It is now difficult terrain.
Also, with this round, you lose about 7 more people, and you hear one of them as they walk away. This seems a bit excessive for 10 a.m. Remember, you woke up, went straight to the shop, and that was about an hour ago. So.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. I forgot we were day drinking.
but
I am day drunk, good sir.
I have friends here to help me.
Hey, Kupo. Excuse me, Kupo. Can I get that bottle of water now?
Kupo, I'll go get that bowl of water for you.
Thank you.
As you go to get the bowl of water, you kind of have to fly over Biggs, who's laying there. Why did she have to say please? She knows I can't say no to that. She's too damn cute. Anyway, as you pass Marlene as you're going in to get his water. She's coming out with 2 more car bombs and sits them down in front of Growlin and Barvik. And it's time for round 8, I believe, unless I've lost count.
I think it's round 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I got a 13.
My first roll was a 17.
Oh, wait, we're rolling disadvantage. Hold on.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
13.
Barvik, what was your second roll?
I'd rather not say.
Was it the one?
It might have been a 1.
The only way to get a barbarian out in a drinking contest.
Yep. So as you drink this last one, you drink it, and your stomach just starts to roil a little bit. And you're like, nope, cover your mouth. But you absolutely hurl, and with the release of the hurl, with everything else that's happened, you also release your bowels. With a nat 1, you're firing both ends.
And can I spend 2 sorcery points to maybe do something?
It depends on what it is.
Are you
I feel like
a
yes, but-
willing creature?
At
Mr.
this
Barvik,
point-
are you willing?
At this point, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell, and cast Vortex Warp again. And right as he goes to throw up, I teleport him onto the roof of the weapon shop.
I would teleport him inside, personally.
Out of sight, out of mind. I have to be able to see the location that he's going.
He sends you to the roof of the weapon shop, which, for the record, is 3 stories up.
Totally fallen all the way down.
As you proceed to vomit and just shit all over yourself. You're a turtle. You're not wearing pants, I'm assuming.
No. I'm just free spraying. It's like a hippo.
Seriously,
I'm actually pretty clean. The shop.
not so much. But you now have to try and make it down 3 flights of stairs while very, very drunk, and there's not a lot of handrails. There's actually a ladder down from to 3rd floor to 2nd floor. There's a flight of stairs with no handrail. 2nd floor to 1st floor is a ladder.
I'm going to lean forward mightily and recess into my shell, increasing my AC by 4, and just let nature happen.
So you're gonna let it happen inside the shell?
You're gonna shell shock yourself down the stairs, basically.
Yeah, so
I
I've already.
I think he's just shell shocking himself off the third story onto the ground.
Oh.
Yeah. There's stairs and stuff. Like it'll, ping pong ball. Like Donkey Kong in a barrel.
Okay, I feel like I did not describe that very well. There's stairs. There's like 6 stairs that go down to a flat landing that goes out to the edge of the building with no railing.
Oh.
See if I can
That's
give you
probably
a view
exactly
of it.
what's going to happen.
That might be a view of it. I don't know. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
So it's not very good. Whoa.
I'm thinking with as hammered as I am, yeah, that's probably exactly what's going to happen.
Why are there turtles on this?
Because Carl pulled that up.
That's amazing.
I was like, wait, what did I hit?
I'm going to use one of my possessions that I have in my bag, and I have catnip, and that was so good, I'm going to give it to Gian.
Barvik, really quick, Barvik, as you fall, I'm going to need you to make you another Constitution save with advantage. Or with disadvantage, I'm sorry.
If he goes, if he's falling off, like if he falls off the building, I'm going to cast another Vortex Warp at 3rd level to get him to the ground.
Okay, fair enough. Then
How can you do that without seeing him?
No, I don't have 3rd level spells. That's a lie.
Oh, that
and
with where you guys are and where the stairs aim, he would be going away from you and on the other side of the building. Now that I'm looking at it.
Also, I may have just killed Mr. Barvik. It's fine. If he doesn't die from the fall, the shopkeeper will kill him.
Was that with advantage? Did you say?
With disadvantage.
Oh well, then it doesn't matter. My first roll was another -1.
Another nat 1.
Yes.
Ow.
I mean, here's what I think about the nat 1.
He's having too much fun. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to do. Yeah, we'll do that we'll do my damage roll with disadvantage because of your plus, or you being inside your shell. You land and have the wind knocked out of you, and take 8 points of damage. And will now be the talk of the town for quite a while. The best thing a lot of people have seen.
This is exactly why I wanted to do this.
All right, now we're now to Kupo giving Cheyenne some catnip. I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yes, I'm just gonna roll around in it.
What's weird is I didn't know anybody was going to be playing a cat, and I actually had that in my bag before, like when I created.
And we have 3 cats.
I know.
Technically. So yeah, Biggs is laying on the ground, fairly unhappy, but not terrible. Cheyenne has thrown up, but not because of the drunk as much, so he's not feeling too great. Kupo's fine. Grellinan's doing pretty solid, and Barvik's essentially knocked out on the other side of the item shop.
Well, we will let him sleep it off over there. And I'm going to go inside and trip balls on catnip until the next day.
Barvik would like to very much try to wake up and crawl into the weapon shop.
To get his axe. Has it been 45 minutes?
Roll a d20 for me.
That is a 14.
Somehow you actually managed to get in there without too much drama, we'll say. But as you crawl in through the door, the shopkeep looks down at you. Remember what I said about keeping it off the floor? The hell is all over you?
You didn't say anything about the ceiling.
He looks up. What the hell? What did you do?
It wasn't me. It was him. And I point just in like this general direction of I don't know. It was him. It wasn't me. And then I had to fall the way down.
And I'm the victim here.
You said still. I'm. Why am I
Where's
here?
Axe? I've come. I've come for Axe.
I am absolutely not giving you a sharp weapon right now.
Why not? I'm perfectly fine.
First off, when you pointed at his fault, you pointed at me. Tells me you have no idea what's going on right now.
I thought it was you.
No. I'm doing you a favor for money. Whoever did whatever it is that you did to yourself or they did to you was definitely not
You're
friends.
going to do me a favor for money?
Yeah. Making your axe better.
Oh, that's another favor I was hoping for. I like Axe too.
Again, we keep circling back to not on my floor.
I was on the roof. The floor's fine.
Someone should go collect him.
At this point, he's got a little shuttered window behind him so he can kind of see into this town square. He pops open. Who's coming to collect Barvik? And who's going to tell me what the hell happened? And from what he's saying, who's cleaning up the mess that is on my ceiling or roof, or I'm scared to go look?
It's everywhere. You've seen easy.
I put my rain slicker on and I go fluttering over. And then I'm going to cast Druid Craft again. Except this time I'm going to do a cloud of rain followed by what is that? A puff of wind to dry everything off.
Kupo, I got this.
As she's doing this, I'm gonna look at the shopkeeper and be like,
This is gonna probably smell really bad.
It already does.
Well, never mind. I don't got this.
Smells like dead turtle.
Am I dead?
I mean, you're talking, but it smells like you are.
I smell fine.
He got wet too in the process, probably, of that cloud of rain and the puff of wind. So
Well, he's indoors. Did you do it indoors or up top?
I did it wherever the mess is. So.
Yeah, that's up top on the exterior of the building.
Okay. I thought it might be dripping through the ceiling, to be honest.
I mean,
3 floors up. It'd be
it's if there is any dripping, it's kind of dripping down the stairs because the stairs from the second floor come from the outside down into the inside.
Okay.
So it's kind of dripping down the stairs a little bit. And the shopkeeper looks at that and he just comes out from behind his cage and kind of pushes you out the door. We're closed for the day. I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. And walks behind you.
as he's pushing him, I'm gonna be like,
I don't remember eating that.
Kupo wants to take the axe.
and Kupo lift the axe. It's a big axe.
Well, I'm carrying all kinds of weird shit in that mailbag, so.
See, but the shopkeeper does not like giving weapons to somebody other than who dropped them off. It's his weapon. He wants to give it back to him so he knows that the transaction is complete and he has given it to the correct person. You can try and do like a persuasion or something like that, but
I'll do a persuasion.
Okay.
See what I got for persuasion. No pluses. So I only got a 2. So no, I'm not persuading nobody.
He has to like I got to give it back to him, especially at this state, because then he's going to come asking for it. Even if you give it to him, he's not going to think it's the right one. Unfortunately, with Barvik, I've been through this before. He's very strong, somewhat likable occasionally, but he's not that bright.
Shine the shell if the sun's bright enough. I can be bright.
You're outside. You didn't hear this. He kicked you out the door and shut it behind you.
Well, that was rude.
And literally kicked you out the door, like shoved you out the door with his foot. He didn't want to touch you with his hands. You smell of death and fish.
Death and fish.
fish with ink.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's a musical theater joke just for you, kind viewer. I don't know where my camera's at.
Over there.
Not to your left. Definitely not to your
No,
left.
it's not over here. Or over here. It's definitely up here.
All right, so at this point, the crowd is dispersing. Before they come clean up the tables, Wedge is going to pick Biggs up and carry him inside.
I'm just rolling around on the ground
And
inside the tavern, just like this.
I'm gonna walk over and help Barvik get to a bed.
I
Maybe a
love this
bathroom.
guy.
where are you going to take Barvik for said bed?
Back to seventh heaven to his room.
As soon as you walk in, Jesse says, "Nope." He knows when he gets like this, he sleeps on the hay out back.
All right then, let's go out back and I'll give you a hose.
The whole time I'm just like, I love these guys. This is my friends.
And as Cheyenne's rolling around inside the tavern, Marlene's found some little fucking, it's like a stick and has a little string on the end of it, just kind of waving it over his head.
Yes! Marlene, you know exactly what I needed. Yes! I will play with string until it no longer enjoys me.
She's just enthralled watching, like, he's so cute. And Kupo is done cleaning up. What's she gonna do when she's done cleaning up?
I know what I want to do, but I ain't gonna do it. So nah, I'll be good.
She's trying to rape me or something.
I mean, there is a dartboard in the bar if you wanna.
I do have darts, so yeah, I'll play some darts. I'll practice my dart throwing.
As everyone else passes out and sobers up.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the pan flute out again, and I'm gonna go like play a screeching melody over by Barvik. So it's gonna sound like the Ocarina of Time, but it's gonna be really off key. So.
Heather.
And Garland, what are you doing after you deposit Barvik on his stack of hay?
Listening to my great flute playing.
How drunk or sober am I?
I'm gonna say that you are. It's very hard for you to walk a straight line or see one of an object.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go lay
Two
down.
guns.
You're gonna what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go lay down
Okay.
and relax. It's been a while since I've done the good old day drinking.
So at the roughly the ripe hour of noon, you guys go for a long rest.
I
Ooh,
mean,
I get all my spells back.
I spent all of my second level spells. Just trying to fuck with you. Oh, I think I've got one more wild magic surge before this happens. Nope, we're good.
All right.
Aw.
So with that, I think it's midnight and I got to wake up in a few hours. So I think it's going to be calling it a night for the night. But that was a fun time. Not at all what I expected to happen.
It was excellent.
When the fingers went to the butt, I wish I had this ready.
Great.
I feel so violated.
And yet so
Well,
loved.
you ever seen what happens to a turtle when you like poke it in the butt? It's like head comes out more out of its shell, and it's like
So
What are you doing poking turtles in the butt?
so
You never
more,
poked the turtle in the butt before?
Oh,
more like that.
I don't poke anything in the butt. That came out wrong, didn't it?
just a little
I
bit.
feel like that came out exactly as you intended it to, Dave.
I'm just gonna stop digging the hole that I feel I'm in.
That's a good
You're talking about
idea.
poking people in the butt, and then you talk about digging holes, Dave? Really?
All right. So on that note, we're gonna go.
On
ahead
that
and
note.
end.